Alright, welcome back to this video. Now this lesson is meant for my students to do their corrections, but if you're new to this, you may also use this to revise. It is based on this set of work. Right, if you're in my class, make sure you do your correction before you come in the next day. So which digit is in the thousands place? So you have 8,765. This is in the ones place. This is in the tens place. This is in the hundreds place. And this is the one in the thousands place. Right, so the answer is number 4. If you are my student and you are supposed to watch this, I would like to see this inside your working as your corrections. Now write 82,070 in numerals. Now 82,000. A common mistake from that I noticed was this. Alright, this is 8,200. This is not 82,000. Imagine if this is 1,000, if this is 2,000, and therefore 82,000 will look like this. This is 82,000. And 70 look like this. So 82,070, the addition of these two numbers will give you 82,070. This is the answer. So if you're doing correction, you need to show me this. Now next one, which digit is in the tens place? Notice this tens is different from the previous one. It has a THS, right? So it is not tens, it is tens. Now this number, this digit is in the ones place. This is in the tens place. This is in the hundreds place. So the answer for this is the digit 8, which is number 3. If you're doing your correction, you need to show me this. Now writing this in the find the digit in the tens place. By now you should know the digit in the tens place is digit 6. Right, so the answer is number 2. If you are doing your corrections, I would like to see this being copied down, this part. So what's the value of the digit 4? Now value means what is the actual amount that that digit represents. So for example, if I give you this number 444, the digit 4 here represents a value of 4. The digit 4 here represents a value of 40. The digit 4 here represents a value of 400. And putting them together, you will have 444. So what's the value of the digit 4 in this place value? This is in the hundreds place, so that will mean it is 400. Okay, and the answer is number 2. If you're doing a correction, I'd like to see this with the arrow to number 4, the digit 4 in your corrections. Which digit is in the tens place? So by now you notice these are all past PSLE questions that have been edited. But notice this is repeatedly asked over the past 5 years, right? All asking you what's the value in the tens place. So be sure you learn and remember. So this is the digit in the tens place. If you're doing your corrections, please make sure you write this down. And the answer here is just digit 3. Next, which of the following is the same as 50,201? This stands for 50,000. This stands for 200 and this stands for 1. So your correction should show me this in your correction. And therefore the only option here that matches this with 50,200 is option number 4. Now round this number to 2 decimal places. So what does this mean? This is the digit in the first decimal place. You see, this is a decimal, right? So this is in the first decimal place. This digit 7 is in the second decimal place. So we look at the digit in the third decimal place and decide, should I plus 1 or plus 0? This is bigger than 5, so you plus 1. 1 plus 7, put in your curly equal sign. 1 plus 7 is 8, 4 remains 4, 6 remains 6. And the answer is 6.48. So this would be what you need to write down for your corrections. Each of you has been given a highlighter, so you can use it to highlight this as well. Round this number to the nearest whole number. So let's write this 64.2. So where is the whole number? This 64 is the whole number. Okay, it is in front of the decimal. So if you're supposed to round to the nearest whole number, you look at the digit in the first decimal place here. Is it smaller than 5? Yes, so you plus 0, put your curly equal sign. 0 plus 64 is 64. So make sure you write this down for your corrections. Now round this number to the nearest whole number, just like before, right? Whole number is the number in front of the decimal. So 82.3, this is the decimal. So this is the whole number. So look at the digit in the first decimal place and let's check. Is this bigger or smaller than 5? It is smaller than 5, so you plus 0 and you have your 82. 0 plus 82 is 82. This should be in your corrections. Now next, in this figure, this is a rectangle. Find the area of the shaded triangle. Therefore, you will need to know what is the height. Height has been given. You need to know the base. The height and base touches at right angle. And where's the right angle? This is the right angle. So you know the height, but the base is not given. However, you can deduce this. If you look at the opposite side of this rectangle, you will see that it is at a length of 10 centimeters. And look at the other end, this portion is 4 centimeters. Now you know that the opposite sides of a rectangle has the same length. Therefore, to get this part in pink, we use 10 minus 4. The first step I should see is 10 minus 4 is equal to 6 cm. So this part is 6 centimeter. Now we have the height and the base. So you have used your half times base times height, and you will have 48 divided by 2, and you have 24 square centimeter. So all these have to be in your corrections. Find the area of the shaded triangle as shown. This is similar to this question. They just rotated this whole shape this way. Alright, so let me put it in this way for you to see. This is the height. Height is given. This is the height. Now where's the right angle? This is the right angle. And where's the base? This portion here is the base. Now, the base is not given to you, but I can deduce this. This side of the rectangle is at 12 centimeter. And the opposite side, this whole thing should also be 12 centimeter. This portion here is 5 centimeters. So to find the part in pink, you use 12 minus 5, you have 7 centimeters. So your first step should be 12 minus 5, you get 7 centimeters. And the area is half times base, 7 centimeters, times height, 10 centimeters. You will have 35 square centimeters. And that is your answer. And this part should be in your corrections. The perimeter of this square is at 40 cm. Pardon my mistake here. I've already alerted you to this in class. So this means that perimeter is the outline, right? If you add up all this, you will get 40. So what is one side? So there are 4 equal sides, right? So 40 divided by 4, you have 10 centimeters. So this side is 10 centimeters, this side is 10 centimeters. What is the area? Area means you are asked to find your length times breadth. So this whole part here is the area. Therefore, area of square is 10 times 10. That will be 100 square centimeter. Last question. A piece of paper is cut into square A. This is a square, square A and rectangle B. So I'm going to highlight the square. Now the perimeter of square A is 40 centimeters. This number is exactly the same as the previous one. You see, perimeter is at 40 cm. So I give you the exact same number. So to find out what is the length of one side of the square, you use 40 centimeter divided by 4 and you get 10 centimeters. So this is 10 cm, this side is 10 cm, 10 cm, and if you move this across, you'll find that this side is also at 10 cm. Now next you're supposed to find the area of rectangle B. Now this is B. So what is the length of B? That is 10 cm. What's the breadth of B? That's 8 cm. So to find the area of this rectangle, very simple, length times breadth, you have 80 square centimeter. This whole part here should be in your correction. Do note, if you didn't pass this, you are supposed to, you'll be asked to do this again. I'll give you time to watch the video before you attempt this. All the best.